8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone. Rule number 2 is not talk about topics like sex, religion, and politics. Rule number 3, I request everyone not to interrupt while the speaker is on stage. Today, we all know we are here to conduct the humorous and evaluation contest. Please be ready to have some fun. To conduct this, I request Toastmaster Vijay Surana, who is an advocate by profession, who believes in building a community. He owns a club called Trek Talks. He's a fitness enthusiast, and above all, he's a freaking awesome father. I welcome Toastmaster Vijay Surana to take over the contest chair. Over to you, Toastmaster Vijay Surana.
Thank you, Sergeant in Arms. Friends, am I audible and visible? Thank you. Thank you, Sergeant in Arms, for setting the rules of this contest. Welcome, everyone, to the Toastmasters Club Humorous and Evaluation Contest. Welcome, Contest Chief Judge Ditya Malar and her team. Now, let me begin with the online speech contest statement to go with. By attending this remote Toastmasters Club D4 speech contest, you agree to the privacy policy of Toastmasters International as well as the unassociated remote hosting services. Some of your personal information, such as name, image, and any shared messages may be shared with other meeting participants and will be recorded by Toastmasters International, who may then use the recording in future as it seems fit. Your remote attendance hereby discharges Toastmaster International from all claims, demands, rights, promises, damages, and liabilities arising out or in connection with the use of the distribution of the said video recordings, including but not limited to any claims for invasion of privacy, appropriation of likeness, or defamation. With this, let me declare open the humorous contest at Toastmasters Club. And now I hand over the further proceedings of this contest in the able hands of our content master, Toastmaster Darshini.
Darshini, unmute yourself.
Yes. Thank you, contest chair. Fellow Toastmasters, visiting Toastmasters, dignitaries, and most welcome guests. Welcome to Toastmasters Club. Toastmasters Humorous Speech Contest. What an opportunity to hear some great speakers. The speaker's order for VTC's Humorous Speech Contest is as follows. Contestant number 1, Priyanka. Contestant number 1, Priyanka. Contestant number 2, Mahalakshmi. Contestant number 2, Mahalakshmi. Contestant number 3, Kriti. Contestant number 3, Kriti. Contestant number 4, Bharat. Contestant number 4, Bharat. The speakers have prepared and worked hard to be here today. They deserve our respect and consideration. In the spirit of this, please turn on all electronic devices that may produce an audible sound. The rules have been reviewed with the chief judge and the contestants. The contestants are aware of the location of the timing device. All judges' guidelines and ballots, counter tally forms, and time record sheets are considered confidential. Taking of photographs during the speech is not permitted. Contestants, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. During the contest, each contestant will be introduced by their first and last name and the title of the speech only. There will be 1 minute of silence after each speaker, during which the judges will mark their ballots and contestants will set up or remove their props. Please honor this 1 minute of silence in respect and consideration to the speech contestants. The time limit for the humorous speech contest is 5 to 7 minutes. The green card will be displayed at 5 minutes, the yellow at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. However, there's a buffer of 30 seconds before and after the speech. Thus, The lower qualification limit is 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and the upper qualification limit is 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Is the timer ready? Can I get a yes?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Is the chief judge ready? Can I get a yes?
Yes, good to go.
Thank you. We are ready then. Let the Valor Toastmasters Club Humorous Speech Contest begin. SAA, please spotlight contestant number 1. Thank you. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. VTC 1, 2, 3.
VTC 1, 2, 3.
You're audible and visible. Please ensure you've pinned timer 1 for timer cards and confirm.
Yes.
Thank you. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Contestant number 1, Priyanka, the grammars. The grammars, Priyanka.
Good evening, judges and my fellow Toastmasters. Well, I'm sure all of you here are active on Instagram, right? Or is there anyone on an Instagram detox? Raise your hands, please. No one? Well, super cool. Are there any meme creators or influencers in the house for today? No? Well, super duper cool. Well, I'm just trying to be nice, I don't want them to feel attacked tonight. Well, the number of influencers on Instagram are more than the number of actual Instagram users today. Everywhere you see there is an Instagram influencer. Today I'm a normal person, tomorrow I'm an Instagram influencer. Life can be divided into 2 phases. The pre-Instagram era, the post-Instagram era. And the post-Instagram era can further be subdivided into 2 phases. The pre-influencers era and the influencers era, in which we are living right now. I won't deny the fact that, creating good content requires a lot of creativity and thinking process. But then I selected peculiar contents that and categorized it under how to spoil your day 101, on which I'll be elaborating today. Type number 1, the Seema Chaparias. Basically, the matchmakers. Comment your favorite food and you'll find your partner. Wow, dude. I never knew. Why would I pay 50,000 for a matrimonial website to find my partner? I can just comment my food and find. Wow. The last 2 digits of your phone number tells the age at which you will get married. That was the time I realized my last 2 digits are 58, dude. By the age of 58, my biological clock would have gone out of order and dead. 58. I felt attacked, dude. Play this tune and you'll get a call from your soulmate. I played it. Not once, not twice, thrice. I got a call. It wasn't my soulmate. It was my mother, who has been yelling my name for the past half an hour. I felt really attacked. Type number 2, the dancers. There used to be this time when I actually loved the song Runaway Aurora, very calm, serene, it gives me that feel-good vibes. But now, whenever I try to recall that song, what comes to my mind is, you guys have literally ruined the feel of the song, dude. You've made it totally cringe. Let me tell you how to distinguish between a normal person and an Instagram influencer. We normal people walk into the supermarket, take a trolley, grab a few things, put them, go to the bill counter and check out, right? But Instagram influencers grab a trolley, put a few things and start dancing. Dancing at the ghetto, in at the ghetto. Dude, I would go mad if someone does that in front of me. I mean, come on, I feel embarrassed to even pick up a chips packet that I dropped in the supermarket. I feel they might fine me for it. Or they might ask me to pay for a chips that I didn't eat. How can you people dance? Kudos to you. I sometimes feel that, people don't even analyze the lyrics and they just go by doing the trend because it's famous, The other day I saw at around like 60 to 70-year-old grandmother doing the trend, shut up and bend over. Dude, seriously, do you even know the meaning of the lyrics? I couldn't sleep peacefully that night. I decided that this is the start of Kali Yuga. The world is going to end. Wow. And type number 3, the motivators. So basically, there are 3 types of people who visit the gym. Number 1 is the person who religiously does his arms day, legs day, chest day, wings day, full of motivation and josh. Number 2 are the people who go to the gym to only take selfies and upload reels. I mean, these people are already fit and toned, man. But why? Why? Because they want to make people like me burn and die out of guilt, that I'm not going to the gym. Yeah. And the third type are people who just visit the gym. That's all. After one day, they forget it. They get carried over by quotes like, body positivity. Come on, you. Yes, you are the most beautiful girl in the world. You don't need anyone to support you. You are beautiful the way you are. I fall under that category, dude. Seriously. I mean, we all might have come across, stories like what I eat in a day. A famous blonde hair girl wearing yoga pants, showing her plate, which is 3/4 filled with greens. Dude, it's greener than a farmland. I mean, how? The rice is only this much. That is not even 1 course of sambar meal for me. If I skip my routine of sambar, rasam, and curd, I feel like I'm betraying South India. How can you eat only this much? I would die, to be honest. Not at all possible. But the people who fall into this category are very enthusiastic. They won't leave their fitness goals wherever they go. Let it be temple, let it be a wedding, or let it be a beach. Wherever they go, they start physically fit, physically fit. Yeah, am I right? Enough, please. We are already so depressed in life. Please don't make our lives even more depressed. My eyes can't really look at all this. Type 4. So basically, these are the fashion bloggers, but not all ideas of fashion bloggers work. The other day, I saw a blogger who said how to make a skirt out of t-shirt. Okay, fine, it was cool. But dude, the outcome is shown only on the front side. My t-shirt has such a big round neck. Where is it? In the behind her? How will I walk with that costume? I don't understand. Why do you want to do such things? Okay, creativity, but only up to a certain limit, please. But I must admit that, all these influencers have really supportive family. Because the other day, I saw a girl who said she quit her 12 LPA job to become a full-time influencer. And that, my mama said that it was okay. My mama said that it was fine, all right. My mother would disown me, yaar. Honestly, my mother would disown me. She kicked me out of the house. I wanted to so report to it's only for you to quit the job, Abdeen. I won't take such risks. And moreover, I don't even want to become an influencer. After 1 year, these influencers will go into poverty, I'm telling you. Although on one hand, we have influencers who go crazy by these trends. On the other hand, we do have influencers who have done a lot to the world and environment, Yeah, for example, an influencer named Alicia Graza. She was the originator of the hashtag BLM, Black Lives Matter, that spread throughout the world and gained a lot of support. And there is also another influencer who goes by the name the Mr. Beast. Yeah. So he launched a campaign and has planted more than 28 billion trees around the world. IG serves as a great platform to express oneself. Use it wisely. It's definitely not a waste of time. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you. We will now observe 1 minute silence for the judges to mark the ballots. SAA, please spotlight contestant number 2. Thank you.
My camera is not opening, Darshi.
To check your audio video, please repeat after me. VTC 1, 2, 3. Please repeat after me. VTC 1, 2, 3.
VTC 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. You're audible and visible. Please ensure that you've pinned timer 1 for timer cards and confirm. Thank you.
At very first step, I decided. At very first step, I did.
Contestant, kindly stop. You have to be introduced with your title and then you have to proceed with your talk. Contest master, kindly go ahead.
Contestant number 2, Mahalakshmi. Where is the comedy? Where is the comedy, Mahalakshmi?
At very first step, I did. After I decided to participate in the humorous contest, I straightly ran away to my mom. Mom, she said, yes, tell me. Mom, I'm going to participate in the humorous contest. I have to write my script. I have a lot of work, mom, to practice, learn everything, mom. She started seeing me. So I said, so please don't give me household works, mom, please. She started seeing. Not seeing, she started staring at me. Madam, for your kind information, you're not doing any single work in the home. Even you're not washing the plate which is you eaten. I got angry this much. Mom! And my ego, no, just get called down within a second. You know why? Because she's telling truth. I just want to manage the situation now. So I'm facing my angry on my face and shouted like, Mom, I'm going. Just I'm run away to my room and shut my door like this. Then now I start searching my all the necessary things like a writing pad, pen, paper like this. I saw my writing pad, which is I used last time in 10th public standard. Okay, then I took my pen, paper, pencil, eraser, everything along with the color pens, color pens. I know you people ask me, why Malakshmi you're taking color pens? Yeah, I know guys, because my school teachers gave me this information using color pens giving high score. That's why I'm implementing this strategy here. Okay, then I start showing all the necessary things. I kept it everything around me like a shop. I sit in the center and I start writing my script with U. You know who? Who means Piliyasun. Okay, I start track and half an hour over, I saw my paper. You know how much I have written? Nothing. You know why? Because two reasons. First reason is when I took my book or other any study material, I automatically my mama, I'm going to sleep. Aram say sleep. Second thing, nothing inside, so nothing coming outside. That is the two reason. Anyway, again I start writing. My Superman goes where? To the contest where our contest master Dashini will call me Toastmaster Mahalakshmi dash Toastmaster Mahalakshmi. So now I have to write my title. No, but I don't know because I didn't write my script. Yeah, how could I write my title? So first, one again my Superman goes to one comedy scene like படுத்துக்கிட்டு போய்த்துக்கிட்டா என்ன இல்ல போய்த்துக்கிட்டு படுத்தா என்ன that seems I have simply follow the same strategy here. Okay, I do writing my title later. First I finish my script. So I start writing. Okay, I start writing with the story. Meanwhile I'm writing, I just start appreciating my wow Maha, itna words hai kya. I'm damn sure Maha audience will laugh at this line. I'm very much happy you're hiding this much talent here. How you clever, how you talented. This much I start appreciating. It took me more than 2.5 hours. I squeezed my mind, I wrote my story. Anyway, I completed. Now, my ego level is goes to 200% high because I have completed my script. Now, I can hear the background song. Singapenne, Singapenne, Aniname, Unai, Panangume. With this proud song, I just opened my room door. I saw my brother is going away, is crossing me. Just I hold his hand. Brother, Maha, tell me, I don't have a time. Please tell me shortly. Brother, please. Again, I hold his hand tightly and tell me, brother, I'm going to participate in the humorous contest, brother. Please listen me. Huh? I written this much, blah, blah, blah. I want to show off my talent to him. That's why I hold it. He said, Maha, please tell this nonsense thing to someone else. Leave me. I have this much work, Maha. He shouted at me. I hold him again tightly. Brother, you're my only source, brother. Without you, how can I said, if I will agree. Here, guys, you have to notice one thing. All the elders, one immortal rule is there. All the elders should always lead the youngster for even small things here. Okay, this is the example for this is happening here. This is one of the example for this. Anyway, I make him to sit and listen my story. I start. My only ambition is I want to show off. I want him to praise me. That is my only aim now. So I start telling, brother, see, see my story. First scene, it will come like this, and first start with the love story, then marriage story, then education story, then child stories, then first night story. Oh no. Sorry, brother, you're my brother. I can't reveal this thing. So please leave me. Huh. Then I waited. Like I finished. He's sitting like this, and he said, asked him, brother, I completed my story. It took me half an hour. Sorry for that. Please give me how you're feeling now. Please give me a feedback. How is my story? You get lost? Huh? He said, Maha, everything is good, Maha. I said, my reaction is like, I'm thinking, sir, brother, you continue. But you told me it's a humorous club, right? Huh, yes, brother, yes. But where is the comedy? My reaction like, Ada pavingla. My brother told me, hey, உனக்கு feeling, எனக்கு தாண்டி feeling. You're wasting my half an hour time. Also, go to hell. He shouted and went. I'm just like, you people think, right? I'm feeling very sad. No, never. Again, my super brain. Again, my super brain activated. People always call me like, Maha, எவ்வளோ அடிச்சாலும் தாங்குறானா நீ ரொம்ப நல்லவர். That positivity comes to me. Again, my super brain activated. Now my super brain find my title. My brother told, no, where is the comedy? Now again, my super brain goes to the contest. Like contest master Darshini will call me. Now, Toastmaster Mahalakshmi, where is the comedy? Where is the comedy? Toastmaster Mahalakshmi. This is how my story is built up. And thank you for listening, friends. I'll see you again with my vacation story. Thank you. Over to Contest Master.
Thank you. We will now observe 1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Thank you. SAA, please spotlight contestant number 3. I request the SAA to spotlight contestant number 3. Thank you. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. VTC 1, 2, 3.
VTC 1, 2, 3.
You're audible and visible. Please ensure you've pinned timer 1 for timer cards and confirm.
Actually, I'm not able to pin it.
To pin Toastmaster Siddharth.
Yeah, there's no option to pin. Mm.
What if I turn off my video? Are you able to see the timer card?
Yeah, I can see, but I'm not able to pin. Can I?
It's all right. I will turn off my video once I introduce you.
Yeah, okay.
Contestant number 3, Kriti. Childhood tidbits. Childhood tidbits, Kriti.
Good evening, contest champ, my dear Toastmasters and guests. We all know that we have grown up with interesting and funny stories which we are remembered for lifelong. Same goes with mine. Most of my childhood was either spent at my nanny's place or in school. I loved going to school. School was my second home. Come along, I'll take you to a few of my favorite school memories. In my school, most of the festivals were celebrated. I remember when I was 6 years old, during Pongal celebration, they gave Chakra Pongal. What did they give? Chakra Pongal. Back then, I used to tell my mom everything that happened in school. When I said her that I had Chakra Pongal, she said, why didn't I bring it home? She even wanted to taste it. I don't know whether she said for fun or what. I took it damn seriously. And I thought whatever the school provides next to me, I will surely bring it to home. Dun, 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 dun. There came the children's day. This time also school gave us something. I secretly put it in my lunch bag. Then I was thinking whole day that how my mom will be happy seeing it. I danced to home. I said, look what I have got for you. I opened the lunch bag in front of her. When I opened, it came all dripping down. I bought the ice cream. Who knew states of matter that time? That solid can change into liquid. Let me tell you about another most important fest in our school, which is called Utsav, where singing, dancing, and narrating goes on. When I was in first standard, I played the role of a vegetable. In that, we have to shake our bums and put our hands, swing our hands in the air. But you know what the worst part is? I got high fever on that day. My mom said not to go, but I was so adamant, and I said, I got ready, I went to school, and I went on the stage. I performed as we performed under the the whole audience. We came back after it. Then I can hear a noise from backstage. Someone snoring loudly. There was my best friend sleeping like a sleeping beauty. The whole program was over and she was sleeping. Hear me, full feverish, dancing on the stage. Let me tell you, when I was in third standard, I hated milk. I started hating milk and I threw tantrums to my mom. My mom had a plan. She said, Kriti, you're so white that because you're drinking milk, if you stop drinking milk, no, you'll turn black in color. This time also, I took it seriously and I drank the milk. Little did my mother know what happened in school next day was a nightmare. I directly went and said to my best friend, Frankie, my dear best friend, you don't drink milk, no? That's why you're so black in color. The next second I said this, she yelled and made whole school come under one roof. That day I went home with one understanding that milk doesn't turn anyone black or white. Let me tell you about something common, which is almost known to everyone, which happens in school, bullying. Don't worry, not that kind of bullying. There was a rowdy girl in my school who used to have curly hairs. She looked so fiercely that everyone was scared of her. She used to not bully, but she used to gobble all my favorite snacks. My kalka barfi, mixture, everything she used to eat. This went for 1 month. I said to my mom, my mom gave an idea. So what did I do is, I went to school happily next day. When she asked my snacks, I gave her innocently. When she opened the snack, she said, banana, wow. There I got the plan. For being a clever girl, for 1 week, I took banana to school. From that time, she never came to me. I could have all my favorite snacks back. These are my small tidbits, which I have learned a lot from it. And when I visualize those, it gives me a hilarious laugh. I hope you all might be having your own tidbits, don't you? Thank you.
Thank you. I request the host to allow me turn on my video.
Timer, can you please indicate when 1 minute elapses?
Yes. Essay, please spotlight contestant number 4. Thank you. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. VTC 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. VTC 1, 2, 3.
You're audible and visible. Please ensure you've pinched timer 1 for timer card and confirm.
Yeah, the timer card is visible to me.
Contestant number 4, Bharat, the moving mobile. The moving mobile, Bharat.
Oh yes, I got the reply. Dad, why did you slap me now? Hey, how many times I told you, don't use mobile phone while eating? But Dad, I just told you again, don't disturb me while chatting with my girlfriend. You idiot! Just go away from here. Hi guys. How many of you might be in this situation when you're eating? Well, I hope many of us might have used to this situation. And here I am as a textrovert, the human keyboard, the keyboard warrior. So the extroverts are the people who are very funny and expressive in text, but shy in facing the person. And this is Toastmaster Bharat, and I'm going to take you all to the journey of a extrovert's life. So let's get in. So firstly, the world. You know what the world thinks? Texting people is so easy, but in the fact, it's definitely not. You know, when you're texting a person, before texting him, you should do major two checks. So the first check is that you have to look for the right time of texting. And now assume you are texting your friend in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. Hi dear, are you single or committed? And for sure, she will come with a single to break your head. And this is the first thing that you have to consider when you're texting a person. That is the right time. And now moving on to the right mood of that person. So this comes, for example, now assume that your friend has come to home after having so much of works in office and he just came home and you are texting that person. உனக்கு என்னப்பா ஜாலியா இருக்க? And you know what happened next? The rest is history. So guys, a extrovert is a person who consider all these things and text the person, and that's why people start interested in texting you. So you know, these are the rules that define the extrovert. But there are some activities that tells you a person must definitely not be a extrovert. So let me list out the things that defines that person is not a extrovert. So for example, let me take the first activity. These are the first set of people and they are called the WhatsApp status guys. So what these guys will do know, they always put some status in their WhatsApp and almost it will look like a single circle. But if you just go and click that circle, there will be 1,000 statuses inside that single status. And I'm sure that your 1.5 GB per day will completely get exhaust if you just click on that person's status and see. Yeah, these are the funniest people in WhatsApp contacts. So these are the first set of people. And moving on to the second set of people, well, I could say that these people are really very good people for you, because they will send you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And even they don't know why they are sending these messages to you. So actually, these people are not the well-wishers in your life, but they are the good wishers in our life. That's what I think about them. And moving on to the third set of people, these are the legendary type of WhatsApp contacts. For example, assume that you wake up early in the morning at 7 a.m. and you open your WhatsApp and see there is a message read. Please share this message to 10 people and your mother will live for 100 years. Oh my God. What is the relationship between sharing the 10 people and your mother live for 100 years? This is the funniest thing that I have ever seen in WhatsApp. I hope you all guys have must experience this. I am assuring that if you are doing one of these activities, I can sure that you are not a extroverts. You know what? The extroverts are really dedicated towards their work. For example, even when I'm walking on the road, if any of my customer messages to me, I will just keep my hands on my friend's shoulder and I will keep on texting to my friend's messages because customer satisfaction is very important for a extrovert. And this not happen only when we are walking on the road, but also it happens when I am eating my food, brushing my teeth, bathing in the bathroom, and even when I'm pissing off. Yes, we are that much dedicated towards the work, but what we get in return, that is most important. What we get in return from the society is we are just criticized and we got bullied from the people. That is the most saddest thing in the extrovert's life. But there are some things that actually they completely broke you from the extrovert's life. There is a research from UNS says that 90% of the extroverts are being single and not committed. And even this extrovert is also single and wants to get committed. Even if you ask what's my phone ringtone, is that I'm single and I'm young. I'm single and I'm young. Yes, this is what our passion is and what we are going to do about it. And sometimes this society gives us happiness, and that is the time I'm going to tell you that. My friend named Dilip, he came to me one day and said, "Dey Machan, whoever I gave friend request, you are being the mutual friend of them, da." Yeah, and my reply will be like, "Oh, okay." But inside my mind, I'll be like, "Yes, we got it." Because that's the proud moment for every extrovert's life. You achieved your goal. You got the proud. That's very proud for every extrovert's life. And some people even call us boy play. Oh, sorry, I think it's playboy. Yeah, even we don't know actually what does the word mean, but people call the extroverts in that word. Guys, fun's apart. It doesn't matter whether you're an introvert, extrovert, or even a extrovert. What all matters is that whether you're focused towards your goal, or whether you're focused towards your target, whether you're disciplined towards your goal, that is what matters the most to achieve your life. So it is not who you are, but what you can. So I hope I'll take you all to my extrovert journey. So finally, this is Toastmaster Bharat signing off.
Thank you. We will now observe 2 minutes silence for the judges to mark the ballots. The participation certificates will be displayed right now. I request the SAA to screen share the participation certificates.
Is it visible?
Yes. The first participation certificate goes to Priyanka for humorous speech contest. The second participation certificate goes to Mahalakshmi for humorous speech contest. The third participation certificate goes to Kriti for humorous speech contest. The fourth participation certificate goes to Bharat for humorous speech contest. Thank you, SA, for sharing. I now return the control to the contest chair.
Thank you, Contest Master, Toastmaster Darshini, for effectively conducting the humorous speech contest. With this, we come to the end of Area D4 VTC Humorous Contest. And hereby, I officially adjourn the Velu Toastmasters Club's meeting. In a short while, we'll be starting our next contest, the Velu Toastmaster Evaluation Contest. I request you to kindly wait patiently. Chief Judge, do I have your permission to begin the next contest?
Yes, contester, you can proceed with the contest. In the meanwhile, in the offline, I'll discuss with the judges, the tally counter, and get back to you.
Thank you. Ashwin, Toastmaster Ashwin, SA, you can begin with the meeting.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, judges, and distinguished guests. Welcome to Toastmasters Club Evaluation Contest. I am Toastmaster Ashwin, the Sergeant at Arms for this contest. Before we go ahead and start, I would like to read out the mission of Toastmasters Club. The mission of a Toastmaster Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Let me now walk you through the code of conduct. I request everyone to either switch off or put your mobiles in silent mode during the contest. Please refrain from talking about topics related to sex, religion, and politics. I request everyone not to interrupt while a speaker is on stage. I hope everyone follows the rules during the contest, and I wish all the contestants good luck. Now I would like to welcome TM Vijay, contest chair for the evaluation contest.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Ashwin, for setting the rules of the meeting. Welcome, friends, once again to the Velu Toastmasters Club Evaluation Contest. I welcome all the guests once again. First, let me read out the online speech contest statement. By attending this remote Velu Toastmasters Club D4 contest, you are agree to the privacy policy of Toastmaster International as well as the unassociated remote hosting service. Some of your personal information, such as the name, image, and any shared messages, may be shared with other meeting participants and will be recorded by Toastmasters International. You may use the recording in future as it sees fit. Your remote attendance hereby discharges Toastmaster International from all claims, demands, rights, promises, damages, liabilities arising out or in connection with the use of the distribution of the said video recordings, including but not limited to any claims for invasion of privacy, inappropriation of likeliness, or defamation. With this, I declare open the evaluation contest at Velu Toastmasters Club. Now, I hand over the further proceedings of this contest in the able hands of our contest master, Toastmaster Darshan.
Thank you, contest chair. Fellow Toastmasters, visiting Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. Welcome to Velu Toastmaster Club's evaluation contest. The evaluation order for Velu Toastmasters Club evaluation contest is as follows. Contestant number 1, Saumini. Contestant number 1, Saumini. Contestant number 2, Kriti. Contestant number 2, Kriti. Contestant number 3, Bharat. Contestant number 3, Bharat. Before we begin the contest, let's review a few general reminders. Please turn off all electronic devices that may produce an audible sound. The rules have been reviewed with the chief judge and the contestants. The contestants are aware of the location of the timing device. All judge guides and ballots, counters, tally forms, and time record sheets are considered confidential. Taking of photographs during the speech and evaluation is not permitted. The purpose of the evaluation contest is for the evaluator to provide honest, positive, and constructive feedback to the model speaker. They compliment the speaker on his or her strength and provide positive advice for improvement. Contestants, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, during the contest, each contestant will be introduced by their first and last name only. There will be 1 minute of silence after each evaluation, during which the judges will mark their ballots and contestants will set up or remove their props. Please honor this 1 minute of silence in respect and consideration to the contestants. The time limit for evaluation contest is 2 to 3 minutes. The green card will be displayed at 2 minutes and the yellow card at 2 minutes 30 seconds and the red card at 3 minutes. However, there's a buffer of 30 seconds before and after the speech. Thus, the lower qualification limit is 1 minute and 30 seconds. The upper qualification limit is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The model speaker's time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Is the timer ready? Can I get a yes?
Yes, I am ready.
Thank you. Is the chief judge ready? Can I get a yes? Is the chief judge ready? Let's take 1 minute of silence. Meanwhile, our chief judge can get back.
Yes, Darshini, kindly proceed.
Okay, thank you. Timer, we can proceed. So, we have our target speaker, Rohini. Timer, please note that the time limit for our target speaker is 5 to 7 minutes. SAA, please spotlight our target speaker, Rohini. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. VTC 123.
VTC 123.
You're audible and visible. Please ensure you've pinned the timer 1 for timer cards and confirm.
Timer card is visible.
Thank you. Target speaker Rohini, make your own magic. Make your own magic, Rohini.
What you think, you create. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you become. Elegant evening Toastmasters and guests. Loving yourself is more important for the welfare of the happiest life. Let me tell you one of my favorite stories of Wayne Dyer to know the importance of self-love. Perhaps you know the story about the orange. I'm not sure if you are thinking about self-care when he told it, but I think this story can teach us a lot about caring of ourselves. Once, when he was giving a speech, Wayne Dyer brought an orange with him to the stage and had an open conversation with a bright young fellow of about 12 years old who was sitting in front of the room. He asked, if I were to squeeze this orange as hard as I could, what would come out of it? Dyer asked. The boy looked at him. He was crazy and said, juice, of course. Do you think apple juice could come out of it? The
boy laughed and said, "No." "What about grape juice then?" asked Dyer. "Orange juice, of course." "Why? When you squeeze an orange, does orange juice comes out?" "Well, it is an orange, and what is inside it?" So the boy said, "It's orange juice. Orange juice only will come out." And Dyer said, "Okay, okay, okay." And he addressed the audience, started to address the audience. "Now let us assume that we are the squeezed orange. If someone squeezes us like the orange, what will come out of us? What is inside us? That is anger, hatred, whatever is inside us, it comes out of that." So in 2019, I would like to tell you, when I came to become think of this self-care and love, when I started to take care of myself, I want to share with you, like this squeezed orange, how I felt a day. In 2019, it was the time we have to submit our PA4 question paper to our coordinator. So I was a perfect girl that I could do all my works in time. But this time, when it was time to submit my question paper, soft copy of it, my computer got stuck and I was not able to submit it. Also, we had a competition, outside, where we have to go outside and attend it. So it was an inter-school competition, so I have to go there, and I was not able to submit my question paper. So I asked excuse from my principal to submit it the next day. She also accepted me, and the next day, while I was sitting in my computer was not working, and they told it will be got only on Monday. So I started doing my question paper from the beginning on Saturday. When I was completing the question paper, it was around 3:30 p.m. and everyone were boarding the bus. So I searched of my coordinator, but I couldn't find her. So I also boarded the bus and went home. At last, Monday morning, I came back to school on the first trip to hand over the question paper. When she saw me, she started to burst out like crackers, and she just plucked the question paper from me and went away. But after an hour, I was in a need to give the question paper to my department coordinator. So I went again to our primary headmasters to get back my question paper. As she was in anger on me, before I'm holding the paper, she just left her hands and all the papers fell on the floor. I was greatly disappointed by the way she behaved to me. And from that day, I didn't raise my head for a month at my school, where I was the only girl who greet everyone with smile wherever I see them. This even showed me that I was also hooked to the egoic patterns within me, and I missed the real power of love for a month, like the squeezed orange. So, friends, to be a successful, strong person, start loving yourself. Be patient with yourself. Self growth is tender. It's a holy ground. There is no great investment. The first step to take care of our body is, our body. So, our body is like a baby. So, we can tone it easily by doing yoga and avoid eating junk foods. Obviously, we have to keep our body healthy by hearing good music and doing meditations. Our inner peace begins at the moment when you choose not to allow other persons or even to control your emotions. When we start understanding ourselves, we will become as a flowing ocean, as a fragrance, as a flame of light. This flame of light is what you show to others. Accept your responsibility of self-love and care, so that your cup, will allow you to contribute, to shine, and to serve your family members and friends. What about you, contest master? Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for your speech, Rohini. I request all the participants to turn on your video. The contestants will have 5 minutes to take notes. I request the SAA to keep the breakout rooms ready. Once 5 minutes is over, the SAA will escort the two other contestants to the breakout room.
Timer, please indicate once 5 minutes elapses.
I request the SAA to escort the contestant number 2 and 3 to the breakout room.
Contest master, ensure the sergeant at arms also move to the breakout
Yes.
room.
Yes. 3 members are in the breakout room, contestant 2, 3, and sergeant at arms 2.
Are any contestants using the secondary devices?
No, no. Only our contest chair is using a secondary device.
Done. So the rest of the 2 contestants, but the sergeant at arms is in the
Yes.
breakout room.
Yes.
Fine.
SAA, please spotlight contestant number 1, Saumini. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. VTC 1, 2, 3.
VTC 1, 2, 3.
You're audible and visible. Please ensure you've pinned timer 1 for timer cards and confirm.
Yes, I've pinned timer 1.
Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Evaluator 1, Saumini. Evaluator 1, Saumini.
Self-love is the best love. Touche, Toastmaster Rohini. Toastmaster Rohini's speech had a very engaging stories with key takeaway values. There are 3 things that stood out to me in her speech. Firstly, she used the metaphor, which an orange to us human beings. This shows how silver-tongued the speaker is. Almost felt like a Rabindranath Tagore I was witnessing. It shows how sophisticated and fine the speaker was delivering her speech. Second, she expressed her vulnerabilities in the speech by calling her an egoistic self back in her period. We live in a world where when someone else calls us out for our toxicity, we still deny. But here is Toastmaster Rohini calling herself out in front of a whole audience. Shows how good of a human being she is. The third thing that I liked is how she ended her speech. We've seen a lot of speakers ending the speech with thank you. But is that a very good ending? But Toastmaster Rohini ended her speech with a question saying, what do you think, Contest Master? Leaving us all leaving even others with a thought-provoking question. In terms of improvement, I have 2 for Toastmaster Rohini. I loved how she used mockery in her speech while explaining the relationship between the orange and the human. There was a line particularly where the little boy says, do you think apple juice would come out of it? Instead, the expressiveness of the mockery could have been even more intense with, do you think apple juice would come out of it? Which would have made the mockery more impactful to us audience. Secondly, body language. When it comes to body languages, there are 2 kinds of body languages, the intentional one and the unintentional body language. The intentional body language is where we plan to enact something while writing a script. Say, for example, you have the word pumpkin in your speech, and you will plan to enact a pumpkin when you're saying the word pumpkin. But unintentional body language is something that comes involuntarily with hand gestures while you're delivering a speech. And the unintentional body language is visible only when we stand up and give our speech in a virtual setup. If that could have been done, the audience would have had the opportunity to experience your speech 100%. Overall, this was an incredible speech with beautiful metaphors and showcasing your originality. But if you could enhance the speech with expressiveness and the effective use of body language, your future speeches would be stellar. And I'm sure to follow your path to self-love. Contest Master.
Thank you. We will now observe 1 minute of silence for the judges to make their ballots. SAA, please spotlight contestant number 2, Kriti. Thank you. To check audio and video, please repeat after me. VTC 1, 2, 3.
VTC 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
You're audible and visible. Please ensure you've pinned the timer 1 for timer cards and confirm.
I'm not able to pin, but I can see.
Okay. Evaluator 2, Kriti. Evaluator 2, Kriti.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Rohini for giving us the most important message that self-love is the utmost love to make magic. Things that which made the speech impactful. The way you started the quote really grabbed my attention. And the whole entire speech gave the answer to your title, which can make what self-love can make magic. You had a very good structure, and you even ended your conclusion with some amazing takeaways which we all can follow. And the next is the personification and phrases which you used in your speech. The personification here where you used orange to describe the emotions, and the phrases which you use like burst out crackers, like crackers, and flame of light, which all captured the attention. You had very good eye contact, audience awareness, and comfort level and clarity. To take the speech to another level, I might give you few beautiful suggestions. Impactful gestures, powerful gestures. When you said you squeeze, when you the boy was squeezing the orange, or you could have done a powerful gesture, and which it plays an important role in one's speech. Number 2 is your facial expression. When you said your headmistress was very angry on you while handing over the paper fell down, you could have described that anger, that emotions on your face. It would have given an more impactful speech. Otherwise, your speech was really wonderful. It is really important in today's world, which is self-love. It gave almost everyone a beautiful message. To put all in a nutshell, you had a very good structure in your speech. You had personification and amazing phrases in your speech. You had very good eye contact, audience awareness, and comfort level. And few suggestion is your powerful hand gestures and bringing emotions to your facial expressions. Once again, congratulations, Toastmaster Rohini. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll have 1 minute of silence for the judges to cast their ballots. I request the SAA to spotlight contestant number 3, Bharat. Thank you. To check your audio and video, please repeat after me. VTC 1, 2, 3.
VTC 1, 2, 3.
You're audible and visible. Please ensure you've pinned timer 1 for timer cards and confirm.
Yeah, I can see the timer.
Okay. Evaluator 2, Bharat. Evaluator 3, Bharat. Evaluator 3, Bharat.
Toastmaster Rohini, make your own magic. Toastmaster Rohini, you have really made your own magic. Yes, I just found out that you have really a magical skills in delivering your speech. The first thing that I liked in your speech is that how you started your speech. That is, you have started your speech with a perfect quote. You know, when people are just filling their minds with some other thoughts, and you just put a perfect quote, and that's the way you attract the audience. Great job on the Toastmaster Rohini. And the most important thing that I liked in your speech is that how you take us all to a childish story. Yeah, we all know that we like stories, right? And I often hear from great speakers that people who are speakers for so long, they will just adapt a story and we call them some great speakers. And you told some of the childish words in the story and you told that how how what will come out if you squeeze the orange. That's really a great question to all of us. And you have made the story in a narrative way. That's great job on that, Toastmaster Rohini. And thirdly, you have also used some of the idioms in your speech, like bust out like crackers. Yes, these are some of the small things that can give some great impact on your speech. Just amazing job on the Toastmaster Rohini. And the fourth thing that I liked in your speech is that how you modulated your voice. Your voice was really up and down. You know, whenever we have the situation like we have to improve our voice and we have to lower our voice. So you did an amazing job on voice modulation. And we all know that even a great speaker will have some things to improve. So here I am telling you some of this, my suggestions, and I hope you may take this. So the first thing that I wanted you to be in your speech, you to deliver in your speech is that when you narrated the stylish story, by the time you can have some various voices. Like for the child one, you can speak like you can deliver it in the child voice. What will come out if you squeeze an orange? So these things will small things will completely just get you out of the level. So you can change the voice of child and you can may attract the audience and you can make them funny. And the next thing that I wanted to include in your speech is that flooding smile. You know, even when you're nervous and if you start smiling, people will just get attracted to your speech. So people always use this technique to cover the nervousness. So I want you to associate with that. So to summarize, you had a great start with the speech and a very good body. And these are few things that you have to improve in your speech. And I hope you can become a great speaker. And all the best in advance. Thank you.
Thank you, Bharat. We'll observe 2 minutes of silence now for the judges to cast their ballots. Thank you. The participation certificate will be displayed now. I request the SAA to screen share the participation certificate. Here's the participation certificate for Toastmaster ceremony for the evaluation contest. Participation certificate for Toastmaster Kriti for evaluation contest. Participation certificate for Toastmaster Bharat for the evaluation contest. Thank you, SAA. The participation certificate will reach all the contestants by tonight, and the winner certificate, once announced, will also reach them by tonight. Thank you. I return the control back to the contest chair.
Thank you, Contest Master Toastmaster Darshini, for effectively conducting the humorous and evaluation contest at Velo Toastmasters Club. May we take a 2 minutes break timer until the results reach me so that we can announce the same. Timer, can you give us 2 minutes?
Yep, I have started.
Hello, everyone. And now I have the list of winners with me. I'm going to announce the names of the winners from the descending order, that is, going from the third place. I request you all to be with me. First off, the humorist contest results. And the third place in the humorous contest goes to Toastmaster Kriti. A big round of applause for her. The second place in the humorous contest goes to Toastmaster Priyanka. A very big round of applause for her. And the winner of the humorous speech contest is Toastmaster Bharat. Many congratulations to all the winners and congratulations to the participants. Next off, we'll be announcing the results of the evaluation contest. And even with this, I'll be going from the descending order. meaning I'll go with the third place first. And for the evaluation contest, the third place goes to Toastmaster Kriti. A big round of applause for her, please. The second place goes to Toastmaster Somini. And the winner, the Toastmaster Bharat once again. Many congratulations to the winners and all the participants. Dear Toastmaster, with this, let me take the opportunity to thank all the participants and the Chief Judge and her team, especially Toastmaster Siddharth, who came in the last moment to be our timer. Thank you very much for successfully conducting this humorous and evaluation contest at Velu Toastmasters Club. And with this, I officially adjourn the Velu Toastmasters humorous and evaluation contest. Thank you for being with us.